Hello everybody, my name is Nick and you're watching Nick Gaming because my name is Nick and I play video games, and as you can see, first of all, I'm back. The channel isn't dead. I've just been very busy. But the next thing you can see is that I have a new Let's Play, Terraria. I absolutely love Terraria. It's such a fun game, and I would like to do a walkthrough Let's Play mishmash of a mage playthrough. So I'm going to be using a lot of magic weapons, and just showing you like what's good and a great way to do things in your world. I've played Terraria for years now. I have a copy of it on my Xbox 360. I recently started playing again. Well, recently, like years ago, when PewDiePie started playing it, and it kind of got me back into Terraria. And so then when me and one of my friends started playing Terraria, that's when I started really researching about it and understanding the game a lot more after one of the newer updates. And so I have a lot of knowledge of this game under my belt. I've only beat it twice, but I plan to beat it for a third time. So let's get started. Oh, and also, if you're on controller, if you hit the right trigger button, it changes the logo into the old school one, and you could use the right joystick to move the sun, and it changes it to the old title screen music, which is really nostalgic for me. But we're gonna start a single player. I have a character created. I downloaded Terraria, like, wow, like I think years ago or something, on my phone. But I only played for about half hour, as you can see. I might have armor. If I do, I'm just gonna trash it because, well, I should probably make a new character, because it might not have the tools and whatnot. You know what? Let's make a new character together. Let's ditch this one and make a new character. So my name will of course be Nikki. Boom, there we go. Difficulty classic. You can do journey, but that only works on journey worlds. Journey is like the easiest difficulty. Classic is normal. Medium cores, you drop your items when you die, so kind of like Minecraft. And then hardcore is just like Minecraft's hardcore. You die for good. And I'm not about that right now personally, so we're gonna be doing, let's do that. Let's change it so it looks more accurate to my skin in real life. I always like, when I'm playing video games, making the characters either look really, really cool or looking like me. In Terraria's case, I do a mix of both. In Minecraft, I'd say actually I do a mix of both. Hair. I actually have a new hairstyle in real life now, so it's kind of close to this one, so kind of the one I already had for the character. My hair is brown. Nice color hair for, you know, if I may brag a little bit. This is the jacket color. I think I'll do brown like I had it. We lower that saturation just a bit so it looks a bit worn out. Maybe we could do a little bit of green in there. The undershirt. My favorite color is blue, so we'll be doing blue. Just boom, there we go. Pants. Honestly, I kind of like the color for the pants, not gonna lie. And then the shoes, I always just do black or white shoes, but I think gray would work out really well, just because in this game, the art style is different from a lot of other pixelated games from what I've seen. So I'll be doing that, and then let me just check if I have everything right. So my name, Nikki, difficulty classic. You could also do randomize, and there's a bunch of different outfits, and all of this is really customizable, which I always really love in video games. And now we'll just hit create. There we go. I'm gonna favorite this, so when you favorite a character, you cannot trash it or delete it. No matter what, you have to unfavorite it first and then delete it, like I did with the character in the beginning of the episode. And also you could rename it. So we'll be hitting play, and then we'll be making a new world. So I always like making my worlds large, just because you get the most out of the world like that. Only thing is, the bigger the world, the longer it will take to load, but don't worry, I'll cut that so you guys don't have to deal with that. Difficulty classic. I have a world on my Xbox that is expert, but I have not been a like a primary boss to continue the game yet because of how difficult it is, so I will be doing this solo Let's Play on classic mode. The evil, I will be doing this on classic corruption. A good tip, corruption is way easier early on in the game, and Crimson is a lot harder, especially with the boss. So I will be doing corruption, plus that's like the classic world evil. The name of the world. Let's see what we can get for random, actually. Grounds of the Fool? Okay, I kinda like that one. Let's see what else we can get though. Yeet of Compassion. I like that. Yeet of Compassion. And then the seed. There. Well, seed, if you want it, I'll say it out loud right now. 16756422202. That is the seed. One more time. 16756422202. And let's get on with this. Like I said, I'll be skipping this. But I might just real quick. I'll give you some tips. So there's different classes in this game if you're very new to it. So there's melee class. That's all like swords and ball and chains and hatchets. There's magic class, which is my favorite and the one I've been doing for this Let's Play. You have like spell books. It's definitely the most unique and full of different variety. But it doesn't give you the most defense. Melee will give you the most defense. Then you have ranger, which is like, you know, bows and arrows and just like bazookas essentially. It's crazy. That one gives you slightly less defense than melee, but the types of arrows and bullets you can have are very, very interesting. Like a homing bullet or an arrow that pierces through things, which you'll see me be using in this early game. Then you have Summoner, which is by far the weakest, but also most strategizing, or like the class where you have to use the most strategy. The best Summoner armor before beating the game is literally made out of wood. It'll give you like total 14 or 12 defense, whatever. It's awful, but the whole thing with Summoner is that you have these whips and you have your minions, and you whip an enemy and the minions will swarm that enemy, killing it. That's the whole gimmick with Summoner, and can be very useful, especially if you're not playing Summoner. With me, I love having always a melee weapon and a staff with a whip, even though I might not be playing melee or Summoner, just because of how useful it could be. And I think Mage is the most fun class, so that's why we're going to be playing Mage. I will see you all when the world loads. One more thing about this series, by the way, is that the episodes are going to be significantly longer than my Minecraft series. Typically those episodes are around 30 minutes or 45 minutes. These episodes will be around 45 minutes to an hour. So I love this new wave on YouTube of posting way longer videos, and I want to try that out. So these will be weekly. Once school starts again, these might be back to kind of once every 2 weeks, so like twice a month kind of episodes, but you know, they'll still be an hour long, so you still get essentially the same amount of content as you would with Minecraft, because I tried to make those about a week, like once every week kind of episodes. So we'll see how this goes. Just thought I'd let y'all know because that's what I'm going to be doing for the series. If you don't like it, sorry about that. There's plenty more Terraria series on YouTube. Chippy Gaming, Beaverack, Ginger, I think is how you pronounce that YouTuber's name. Those are like my top 3 favorite Terraria YouTubers. But I will be doing things slightly differently. So I will see you all once this world is done loading. Alright, so the world is almost done being created. And something that you'll notice with this game, which I don't really like, is when the world is done, Yeet of Compassion. When this world is, like when any world is done creating, I'm gonna favorite this one so I don't accidentally trash it. When the world is done being created, you still have to play, and then it will load all the stuff. This takes significantly less time. Of course, the bigger the world, the more time. And now we're in Terraria, so we have a guide. What's the guide's name? Cole. The guide is quite useful in your inventory in that you don't know what could be crafted into. The help option that he has isn't too useful, at least in this playthrough, because I will be your guide for this walkthrough playthrough. Now, the first thing that you want to be doing is using your axe as a weapon, actually, because the sword you start out with is a short sword, so you're kind of using it as a little stabby instead of overhead slice, which is way better in the game, just in any sense. But the first thing you want to be doing is chopping down a lot of trees, getting a lot of wood. Don't worry, tree huggers, you get acorns, and as long as you have 3 blocks of space, you could be planting those acorns, getting more trees. But yeah, what you want to do is that at least make a room for yourself and a room for the guide. Oh, I need to change my settings, don't I? Yikes. Okay, I'll be right back. As you can probably see on the top right... Oh, excuse me. As you can probably see on the top right corner, it has the health as like some bar, and the mana, which is a little blue star. I'll get into that in a second, but I will be changing my settings, and I'll walk you all through the setting changes for what I find the most comfortable in this game, if it's not like that already. So let me just open this, go to settings. We'll be going, I'm playing on controller, so I'm going to be going on controller bindings. And so this might take a little bit, sorry, you could probably skip ahead in the video. But open inventory Y, close inventory B, navigate. So everything here looks perfect. Explore, jump into rad. Previous, yeah, everything looks perfect there, okay. Aim, use item, lock on, quick heal, quick mana. Now quick mana, since we're playing mage, I suggest have it as like maybe, I mean, no, you know what, that works. You just might have to remember. I'm gonna change that to LBX though, just to be safe. I'm left-handed, so maybe it might be working out better for me. Miscellaneous, so let me see, toggle aim mode, toggle smart cursor, auto select. I don't know, I think this is okay. Pick up and place item, don't, oh, that's just like an inventory, okay, right, okay. Use and equip item. For that, I like to do RT, and then for favorite, I like to do pressing on the right stick. Split stack could be LT. Sort inventory items, very useful. Research item, that's for journey mode. You don't really need to worry about that in this playthrough. Toggle tools, don't know what that means. Throw held item. I like to just do X on the inventory. Trash held item will do, you know, no, that might be better. You know, throwing, throwing will be that. There we go, okay. Stash held item, that's perfect the way it is. Take one. Take one, we'll do that. Hopefully I'll remember that. Chest, yep. Deposit, oh, that's just a quick deposit, yeah. Loot, definitely a must. Quick looting button. Loot all and deposit all. Very useful. Sort, yeah. Quick stack, restock. Honestly, I think this is perfect the way it is. Equipment, unequip. I think unequip should be this. And toggle the visibility should be this. Info. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really know what that does. I'll just do X, I guess, see how that goes for us. This doesn't really matter. Yeah, that doesn't matter, okay. Switch teams, that doesn't matter unless you're playing multiplayer, which I suggest if you're playing multiplayer and you don't feel like fighting each other every 5 seconds, join the same team. Everyone should be joining the same team, because it will show you where you are on the map way easier, and it will have your username when you're close by to that person, so it'll be way easier to find where they are. Toggle map, yep. Zoom in, zoom out. I like to have that the other way around, so Then minimap, you don't really need to worry about the minimap stuff. Toggle minimap. Honestly, yeah, you know what, that works, especially since we're playing on the phone. At least I am. That's gonna be way easier. So I think we're all good on those. Let me just hit apply. Scheme. Oh yeah, custom. Advanced. Nope. Okay. The only thing I will be doing is lighting mode on color. Yep. Backgrounds. Yep. Parallax. Yep. Okay. Yep, everything's good there. Layout. Yeah, no, everything is good there. Health and mana style. I always like doing classic or fancy. Right now I'll do fancy. That's like the new one. And then auto pause, menus, inventory and menus. I think just menus. Sometimes you want to be placing down an item while your inventory is open. And so there you go. That's my control setup. So now we can zoom in and we can zoom out. It's gonna be way easier, especially since we're playing on the phone. Well, I say we, but in reality I am. One of my friends is playing Terraria right now on the PS5, I believe, or PS4, one of those two. And so it's gonna be a lot easier for her to see things, or a lot harder because, you know, things might appear smaller because the screen is bigger. I'm not too sure. I haven't really done a playthrough at all on the phone. Oh wait, I guess we killed a slime and it dropped some iron that looks like in our inventory up there. That thing next to the mushroom, which, by the way, the mushroom is probably the first healing item you'll get your hands on, which is good. Only thing that sucks is that when you heal, there's a debuff. So let me see, that's silver. Okay, so we have silver in our world. So I guess since we kind of deforest this area, we could go into the crafting menu already. Let's craft some torches. That's gonna be good. Yep. Just move everything around. So we have our torches in our first slot. That's always how I do it. And the guide will actually help us fighting enemies. He'll shoot a bow and arrow at them. Very useful. We'll get a let's get 2 campfires. Campfires are very useful in this game because they give you a buff of regeneration. As you can see, it probably popped up under my torches. Yeah, it did. So that will regenerate your health because normally you have to, it's like Minecraft, you have to eat to regenerate your health. But if you have this, then you should be good. Next, we're going to craft a workbench. Just place that down. That's the crafting table of this game. And the way you interact with it is just opening your inventory, going to the crafting section, opening that up. Let's make a wooden sword. We have a demonic wooden sword, so now it's plus 14% damage and plus 5% crit chance. So let's get rid of our copper short sword there, which, oh, sluggish, so it's even slower. But now look at that, 8 melee damage, 5 melee damage, and it swings overhead. The bigger and the better knockback that it has is definitely way better for early game, but we won't keep making swords right now. Then a hammer will be good because there are background blocks, as you see the walls and the fences. Those are background blocks. So we'll be needing that to destroy them if we need to. And then the crafting table actually counts as a table. So we'll just get a chair, and depending on the way your player is facing, the chair will face the same way. So we'll just place the chair right there. And then let's get building. So we're gonna make a little house. Nothing too fancy right now, we're barely starting out the game. Just a little house for our guide. Let's make it like a little bigger. There we go, I think that's good. Put the wall over here. And then we'll craft doors eventually. Don't worry, he's not gonna be trapped in here yet. Yeah, we'll just make a little box for him for now. That's good. And then so your character is actually 3 blocks tall, so we'll just do that, and then we'll have a little staircase to a door on the top. Zombies can jump though, so maybe we want a little platform up here or something. We'll see. So let's just sort out our inventory. Put that, well, we might still need that. Let's put that in there, and then we'll have the hammer with us over here. This silver ore we won't need exactly yet because we need to make a furnace at some point. But for now, let's make a door. Put the door right here. Oh, let's block swap this to wood. Then we'll get a little tiki torch just so his room can be lit up. There we go, very nice and fancy. And then let's do some wood walls for the main wall, and then we'll do some oh god, what is happening with my character? He's like placing automatically, that is very strange. Okay, yeah, we'll just do wood walls and then we'll have fences as like a window of some sort. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, wait. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but every time I use the right joystick, he starts trying to place stuff down, which is kind of annoying, but now that I know, it should be a little easier to manage. So we'll just make this little kind of window area for our guide right here. Just make it uneven, just because we're crazy. This is just a starting base, so it doesn't really matter if everything is even or not. That's gonna be really annoying though when we're trying to do stuff. Oh man, okay. I'm gonna try to fix that as best as I can, but it might not be able to be fixed, so that's gonna be really annoying. I'll be right back again. Alright, well that really sucks, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why it's doing that at all. But it just is, I guess, so that's really annoying. We'll have to deal with it though. We could just swap to an empty thing when we want to move the cursor around though, so it's not the worst thing in the world. We'll just place that, and then we'll just have to swap to an empty thing, and then go right here, and do that. Oh god, that's gonna be super annoying. But we're just gonna have to deal with it, like I said. So, I don't think I could place that up there. So what I will do is, let's see, with like normal blocks it doesn't do that. Okay, well that's good at least. But what I'll do right here is that I'll do that. Oh no, that's not good. Oh god, okay, I'll charge my phone in a second. But what I will do is get some wooden platforms. Now these are very interesting, they're semi-solid, so you could go through them and go like into them, and it's very interesting. So we'll just do that right there. Is that tools?